But I'm creating.
I think say I don't see a finish. I don't say I never see a finish, my people. No be smart thing, my people. For inside Ghana, my people, Igbo man don't go buy half of Ghana just to build another Igbo land in another man country. I beg, I think God beg you. This video that you're about to watch, if you are this type of people where don't always support evil, I beg, this video is not for you. People, I think say I don't see a finish. I don't say I never see a finish. A whole Igbo man live in Papa land, in father ancestral home, go they buy half of Ghana just to create another state in another man country. My people, wonder shall never end. No be my mouth now go take care and finish. I don't want to talk too much. Come, make we watch up live and direct. I will be right back.
But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land. That is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road. That is at Old Ningo area. Along that road, it's right on the road. I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're gonna build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. They always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge, and they know that yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. Again, our people that have accommodation problem and all that will come there at least for 2 or 3 days before they can get a out of the country, or those that come into the country in one way or the other will have accommodation of 100 rooms guest house. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we also have apartment there for special guests like governors and ministers, and in future I know that we the Igbos will provide president in Nigeria, and I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man, and one day by the special grace of God he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the streets that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Nzogo. We'll create a street that will bear, of course, the name of my father also, Zemaladi Henetu. And all the great Igbo leaders that they have gone, and those are present, will create streets in their name that will represent them in Igbo village in Ghana. And this Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house. We're also going to build tall buildings of maybe 6 floor or 7 floor. We'll sell them flat by flat, and we will have a single entrance in this Igbo village. When you come in there, you're coming into Igbo village in Ghana. From there, Igbos will expand. We will build markets there.
The federal government under this present administration has been calling on Nigerians in diaspora to put down their money to invest in this country. How do you want them to come again and put down their money when they have suffered, labored in overseas? They are putting so much effort in building structures, acquiring lands, and you come under the guise of constructing a coastal road, and you took away all those things and saying nothing will happen. Surely, you are driving away more investors. You are making us look as if we are people who are not ready for development. You are speaking as if you and you alone has authority over the citizens, which ought not to be. And so we are saying, Mr. President should call the Minister of Works to order. And let me say this clearly. I've said it time with that number. There are more roads in this country that demand immediate attention. From Ilesha down to Akure is a no-go area. From Sango Axis to Abeokuta is a no-go area. Why spend so much on a coastal road that you don't even know when you finish it? A road that Nigerians have not started flying. You abandon so many projects for that coastal road. We're saying attention should be drawn more to the road that connects more Nigerians than that for now. And I also want to speak as a rights activist. Getting to the Lagos office of the Ministry of Works today, I am highly disappointed by the kind of structure I'm seeing here. The paints are worn out. And so, what is the minister doing? He has to work on this place, on this structure first as the Minister of Works. He should work on this structure before stepping on the toes of other Nigerians. Charity begins at home. What charity is he showing to Nigerians? That somebody is driving past and a minister that is busy constructing coastal road cannot work on the structure that houses those.
You see, at least I don't see her finish. I know I never see her finish. For this life, imagine say, if to say not be because of how this country are treating the Igbo people, what go carry this our brother come go they buy 200 hectares of land just to build another state in Ghana? The same Ghana where Nigeria pursue say make they not need them for their country. Now that the same Ghana now you can't go now, come live large, come get money, come they buy land, one create another state for inside the Ghana. Those states where one create, which people won't go there? And they don't use a man talk and say now the same Nigeria people will pursue Ghana to come out. Now you want to go carry put there. Why not put this effort? Carry this money, wey take back that land for Ghana. Take and support wetin Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Take and support wetin Mazi Samuel is doing for us to get our own nation and build the nation for in our own choice. Why going to buy another man's land to build another country in another man's land? Where on this country they happen? And you even use the amount of talk and say you want to create a history that never happened in the whole world, and you think that these people are fool? Is this Ghana people are so foolish that they will allow you to make this kind of decision and get away with it? This is exactly what I have been saying, my people. There are a lot of well prominent Igbo people who have the money to do the needful concern this Biafra struggle, but sake of say because they are selfish, they want only themselves to be praised. That is why they don't want to do the needful. There are people that can come out and say something tomorrow, things will turn around. But because they see Samuel Ekpa as a little boy, they see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a little boy, that is why all of them are folding hands. But they forget that the same little boy will still be the same person that will liberate them to a great country called Biafra. If you are this type that still believing in Nigeria, that Nigeria can still work, you are still dreaming. If you are still hoping, fighting so dearly, like as this Obi, fighting to make sure say you want to rule Nigeria to make it great in 110. Imagine if you are of this type, like Peter Obi, who is trying so hard to become the president of Nigeria, so that can make Nigeria to become the United States of Arab. United States of Arab. If you are this type, please rethink. Use your brain. Nigeria can never work again. There is no way Nigeria can work again. If you are blind that you cannot see it, are you not feeling the heat? If you are not feeling the heat, are you not hearing the noise? If you are not still hearing the noise, that means you are gone. Yes, you are gone. My people, we have seen it all. What is left for us to see? Nigeria is not for you. That's the clear truth. The earlier we begin to support our people, the earlier we begin to support this new nation, Biafra, to come for reality, so that we, the Biafrans, can develop our nation in our own tests, is better for us. Yes, if you like, keep sleeping on top of the bicycle and keep dreaming that Nigeria will become great someday. It can never be great. Yes, Nigeria is going down every day by day, until that very day that it will consume everybody. That is the day you wake up from your slumber. My people, I come in peace. Yes, I come in peace. Thank you for watching this video.